Hello, I'm just gonna do a quick little intro to this video for February. My regular camera just died, so I'm using my phone. I should put it on stand. Actually, one right here. No? Okay, actually, I'm just gonna set you up. Oh no. I'm just gonna set you right there. And I'll get up a little bit. Okay, so February has been good. I'm feeling more motivated. It's been getting warmer. I got to bike twice this month, which makes me really happy. And I have some things in this video that I've been doing. I got some makeup so I can be a little bit more professional on camera. So I have my little unboxing and putting it on. So if you're interested in that, keep watching the whole video. If not, you can skip past it. Not a big deal. And I'm gonna have to go back and look at the pictures that me and my husband have already taken. I might consider taking new pictures just because I have new makeup and I have my new camera, but there was some good pictures. So like if it's a good picture, it's a good picture. I am in the process of being in contact with someone who can edit pictures for me to do just some like little edits for it. And yeah, I'm really excited. I filmed some videos for my release, so I'm working on that, and I have some video ideas that will involve my friends, so I'm gonna work on that. And overall, we're getting out of this seasonal depression. And mental health update, I went up in one of my medications again, and that, like the first a couple days of it was like not great because I could not sleep. So now I'm good because as long as I don't take it past so I kind of span them out. Like I think I could take them all in the morning. I'm talking so fast. What's wrong with me right now? I don't know. I'm sorry. I have to sit down all the way. But I kind of space them out. So I take 2 of each, which I guess maybe eventually one of them could be 1 pill, so I don't know. But right now, I have 2 of each pill, so I'll take 1 after I eat breakfast, and then wait a little bit, and then take the second one. And then around 10, I'll take 1, and then sometime before 2 p.m., I will take the last one. If that doesn't scream I have mental health problems, I don't know what. Or even possibly ADHD, but I have not been diagnosed, and I'm not really, yeah, anyways, so yeah, I've been working on getting hard contacts, and had appointments. I've had 3 or 4 appointments so far this year because they had to be fitted, and I'm really excited, but because of the way my eyes are, I can't have soft contacts. I have to have the hard contacts, which is like harder plastic, and they're really difficult. And I've been wearing them almost all day, and they're really dry, and I cannot wait to take them out. This is not the final pair I will have. They're like 99% there. We just need like one more little fit tweak on this one, and then a slight prescription tweak on one of them or both of them. I'm not sure, because my eyes have different visions, each eye, but they also see differently when they're both open together, so they kind of need a different prescription that way. If you know anything about eyes and stuff, maybe that makes sense. But yeah, this is the makeup look that I end up with later in the video, so I'm really excited because it looks great. Yeah, I'm excited to film more, but I just haven't, fully gotten to it yet, but slowly but surely. But overall, right now, at least in this moment, I'm feeling really good because just trying to, I don't know what it is. Like, the only thing I know about my sign, Libra, is, balance. But I feel like that's really true for me. It's, I try to find balance because if you lean too heavy on the negative, you're going to be depressed. And I have gone through depression. I don't want to go through that again. No, thank you. So, and I know that there's a lot of bad things going on in this world. And I don't have all the power, but I have the power to influence my little circle and take care of myself. So I'm going to do what I can with that. And sometimes you just have to not be naive and ignore like the problems and your problems and all of that, but it's okay to have moments in your life where you're happy and you're, you know, with your friends or your loved ones, your pets, whatever, and just doing something good, because life is short. And if you just think about the doom and gloom all day long, then you're just going to be miserable. And there is a time and place to speak out against bad things and go out and vote and do all the things. But yeah, definitely keep your moments of happiness because you deserve them. Yeah, I don't know what footage I have for this video other than the makeup thing, so either we're gonna roll into some footage that I don't remember taking, or we're gonna roll into the makeup. I don't know. We're both gonna find out. Okay. I don't know why I'm so like manic right now or something. I have previously been diagnosed with bipolar 2, which bipolar 1 you get mania, hypermania, I think, and then you get like, so the way that it makes sense to me is like middle line is like normal or like calm, I don't know, and bipolar 1 gets a high and a mid low, and bipolar 2 gets a mid high and a low low, which the psychiatrist who diagnosed me that like almost 10 plus years ago didn't spend a lot of time with me, so I don't know if that's true, but sometimes I feel like it is, so I don't know. So maybe that's just what it is. I'm like a little hypomania right now. I don't know. I guess that's it for now, so sorry for all over the place, but here is the next clip or whatever. Hello, if you're watching this, that means that I found the Tennessee Survivor Idol. Or I just decided to include this in my February vlog. So me and my family have been watching Survivor since the beginning, since I was 5. My brother told me there was a couple seasons in the beginning that my parents didn't let us watch, which if you go back and watch some of those earlier seasons, yeah, it makes sense why you wouldn't want children to watch that. But yeah, so there is, if you're a Survivor fan, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. If you don't care, it's fine, you can just skip through this. But they're having their 50th season, so they're having a Survivor 50 challenge. Every state is getting an idol to find. I think there's other things they're having, but I'm not sure. So I just got to Centennial Park, and I'm not sure where something will be happening. I know it's not supposed to start till 12, and it's 10:27, so I'm just going to walk around and see if I see any like Survivor official things. And yeah, I kind of wish it was like nicer out, but it is what it is. Yeah, so wish me luck. I don't know if this is it or if it's something else. Find out. So I ended up being like 370 something in line, and it goes all the way up there to where the Taylor Swift bench is, and then like it goes all the way to the back. There's still people in line. I'm guessing there was at least 500 people. I don't know, it was crazy. So the last thing was in front of or next to the Parthenon, and turns out everyone finds the idol as long as you get in line. And yeah, I got to take a picture with 2 previous contestants, and actually Q there on the left of me is on season 50, so that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm back from the Survivor event. No actual physical idol hunting, which is kind of sad, but at least I feel like it would get like kind of crazy if there was. Yeah, so you just had to go to the first spot, get a wristband, and then go to the second spot, and then go to the third spot where you got to take a picture with people who are on Survivor, and then you submit that picture using your location so they know that you were there, and then you were entered to win. So I was apparently 370 something in line, so it's a lot of people, and I'm kind of glad that it's not more than that because I'm tired and I waited a while. I got in line at like 10:30 and I made it through, and there's still people going through. There were people that got here apparently at like 5:30. That's wild. If I was one of those people, I'd be kind of disappointed that I didn't need to be there that early, because I got there 5 hours later and made it through. So, but then again, I guess, you know, you never know how it's gonna go, so, or how many people are gonna show up. But yeah, so I guess I'll update if I win anything. So hello. So I just realized I'm in front of my green screen, but I'm about to film a different video. But I just wanted to clarify, because I don't think I did. You take a picture with the previous contestants and then you send it in as an entry, and the winner gets 2 seats at the Survivor finale. I don't think I said that part, but yeah. So before you watch my little Ulta haul and me putting on my makeup, I did some editing, and I realized, like, I talk not necessarily really fast, but sometimes my words kind of like slur together, or I like say them fast so you can't, like, I'm not enunciating properly. So I am taking note of that, and hopefully in the future that doesn't become a thing. So if you can't understand some things that I'm saying, I'm sorry. But yeah, so here's that. So I was editing some videos that I created for my release stuff, and I went to edit them and I was like, wow, my face looks awful, because now I'm using a new camera. I have all these lights on me, and normally I just use this NYX Buttermilk Glaze. It's basically a skin tint, so it really does nothing to like cover up anything. And it's not that I like want my face to look perfect, but like I have no makeup on right now, so I just want to be more presentable, especially under camera. And yeah, so I went to Ulta. Let me know if you're an Ulta or a Sephora person, or either, if you're, you know, into makeup, obviously. Alright, so we're gonna do a little unboxing of the stuff I got at Ulta. So first, I got this Eco Tools. It's for setting powder, and I love that there's a little one. We're just gonna throw the trash on the floor and get that later. They're so cute. They're so soft. Oh my gosh, like, this is like, you know how like you have those blankets that are like, yeah. Next, we've got a little Eco Tools beauty blender kind of thing. Oh, yes. I haven't had a used beauty blender in a while, but I like that it's has like this, the shape of it. I don't know. Okay. I got this Make It Last Milani setting spray, and there is a bigger bottle, but I figured I would start with the little one, and if, you know, I want to try a different one, I can do that. I like Ulta because I like that they have both like the high end and the low end kind of price points, so you can kind of like mix and match. What else we're gonna pull out here? I got NARS foundation, and I got color matched, and the girl that I was talking to, she was so nice. She was also neutral toned like me, which I think was, it just like, that was awesome. Like, obviously anyone in any skin tone would have been able to help me there, because everybody's usually super helpful, but it was nice because we kind of can like share different things. So I'm really excited to try this. So I'll show you, I am in, and this is the light reflecting foundation, and I got it in, I believe, light 2, Mont Blanc light 2. I know it's like, I have my lights, so it's kind of hard to show you. Oh, almost fell off. Okay. For concealer, where's my concealer? Oh, actually, we'll pull out this. Next, we've got primer, and this is by e.l.f. I love the brand e.l.f. They have a lot of good things. There are definitely some things that are not as good, but for being one of the cheapest brands, they actually have some pretty decent stuff. And this is the Power Grip Primer. It's hard to say. So next is, ooh, Just light reflecting again. Tarte's, I've heard so many things about Tarte's Shape Tape, so I wanted to try it. And it even says America's #1 concealer brand on there. And I was worried about I'm like worried about applying concealer because whenever I've done it in the past, I feel like I just haven't done it right. And the girl I was talking to that was helping me out, she said, don't worry about, you know, creasing because it's going to happen a little bit because that's just, you know, the way our face is shaped. And that made me feel really good. So yeah, I got this in Fair Light Neutral. And here's like this is like, I don't know if you can see the difference. I have all these like lights. I don't know if it's focusing on that, but we'll see how it goes. All right, I've got Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Spray, which I've also heard so much about, so I'm excited to try that. And this is the little box, and this is expensive. So there was one little box left, and I was like, good, because this is gonna be expensive. So then I got L'Oreal's Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer in medium. And I was watching some videos on filming, and I really wanted to, you know, get good makeup for like filming and stuff. And they said once you put on all like the cream stuff, because I also got a cream concealer, which I'll show you. And so sometimes that kind of fades a little bit once you've done all of that, and then you can like add a little bit of powder stuff on top, and then it kind of completes it. So we're gonna try that out. So if you bought 2 Rare Beauty full-size products, you got something for free. So this is the first thing I bought. It's a bronzer, and it's in the color Bright Side. I think I got one that was more matte than shiny, because a lot of them were shiny. I don't know if you can see that color there, but I'm really excited to try that. So then I got blush. This is the Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush in the color Bliss. And doing blush scares me, but we're gonna do it. It's a really pretty color. And I didn't get a powder blush, which I meant to, but we'll just maybe use more of this. We'll see. Oh, I don't know why I'm putting it in the box, but I want it out. And then I got, for free, I got this, I believe it's the lip oil, and it's in the color Hope. I've never tried a lip oil before, but I'm guessing maybe it's kind of like gloss. It looks kind of dark, but we'll find out. So last but not least, I got the NYX, which I call it NYX. Do you call it NYX or do you call it NYX? Lingerie XXL. It's a liquid lipstick, and it's in the color Striptease. It's kind of like a mauve pink. I didn't want something too pink, but I kind of wanted like something in between like a brownish and a pinkish. And I've done like dark red before because of my hair, but I kind of wanted something not like that anymore. So yeah, that is it for the haul. So I'm gonna now experiment with all this makeup, and hopefully I do good. I think I'm gonna go get a headband or something to put my hair back. Here's my headband. It's really shiny. I hope it's not distracting, but I guess depending on where I am in the frame, I guess we'll be fine. All right, so I'm gonna set this aside. I've got a little mirror here. All right, we're gonna start with, I'm gonna start by brushing my eyebrows out because I don't want it to get in the way of anything. And then I'm gonna go and wash my hands really quick, and like also maybe get a hair tie. All right, I've washed my hands, put my hair in a hair tie, and we're gonna get going. So I am also filming vertically. I might be able to put this up on Instagram, I'm not sure. So if I'm like looking in different directions for different things, with the haul, I was able to like go back and forth, but like once I have the makeup on, it's on. So yeah. All right, we're gonna start with the primer. It says use fingertips. Allow for 30 seconds to absorb. So that's not very long. I think I'm gonna do, let me make sure I have a plan. Okay, and I also have my other, so I use the Ulta Beauty Lash Flash Tubing Mascara. I think Tarte has like the famous-ish tubing mascara, but this one is cheaper and it works great. So if you want to dupe, I haven't tried the other one, so I can't really say it's a dupe, but it's really good. So I'm gonna be doing that. And then I also use NYX Epic ink liner for my eyeliner. I used to use Kat Von D, but this one is a really good, cheaper dupe. I feel like Kat Von D's was like a little bit better. I haven't used it in a long time though, so I don't know if it's changed. Yeah, and then I also use Maybelline Tattoo Studio. I use this for under the eyes. I use that a lot. And I also have, I guess we'll start with eyebrows because I always start with eyebrows. So I just have this little brush here. I already brushed them, but we're just gonna make sure we did it good. I used to try to just match my hair with a red. And I do have this like red thing that I kind of used more for like release stuff because it kind of matches more and I kind of like that look, but on an everyday basis I don't really do that. So I use this. I got this at Sephora, but I have used different like red ones before, and this is in the color, it literally just says colorful. No, waterproof. Does it have, I don't know what the color is of this. Oh, Cabernet Matte. So I kind of use a little bit of that. Not too much, but like just like a hint of it. And then I mix it with a brown. In the winter, I use this palette and I just use the dark brown in it. It is the Burgundy Bar, and this was like really old, so I probably should not be using it. But we're just using it on my eyebrows, so it's not as bad, I think. And then in the summer, I use this Desert Skies from Ulta Beauty. I love this palette so much. So I use the dark brown in there. So I just kind of lightly go over it because it's very pigmented and I have like missing spots on this eyebrow, like towards like the end of it. So I have to be careful. And then I just kind of go over it with brown until it's like filled in to my liking. I used to I have always like been not like good at perfecting things, so I just kind of like make it as good as it can be. Like, I think I've heard the thing like they're cousins, not twins, you know what I mean? Because like our faces are not all like symmetrical and they don't have to be perfect. And if you like your makeup and your brows perfect, that's fine too. Yeah, so you do you, okay? And then I use NYX Glue Brow, brow glue, and it's just clear, and I use that to keep it in place. And it also kind of helps if once I put on the brown, I can like rebrush if something got out of place. So there's that. Now we're gonna go in with the face. I might touch up the brows later, we'll see. All right, we're gonna start with this primer. I'll put some on my finger. There we go. It feels like it's kind of sticky, but kind of feels like a gel. And then when you put it on, it feels like I'm putting on glue. Like, I look really red after putting this on. Okay, and then it says to wait 30 seconds before applying anything else. So, get my NARS ready and a little beauty blender ready. I haven't done foundation in so long, so I'm nervous. We're gonna wait 30 seconds. I also have a little breakout up here. That's okay, I'm getting breakouts down here. But honestly, I haven't had as much breakouts as I used to, so that's pretty good. I have my new contacts in, and they're so dry. And I don't have, like, eye drops that I can put on over contacts yet. So, yeah. Okay. It's been 30 seconds. We're gonna try this. I was like, do I have to twist this? All right. I kind of want to put it on this and then put it on my face, because I don't want to put it on my fingers. There's like certain things that I just don't want to put on my fingers. Okay, I'm just gonna put it everywhere. And don't mind my technique because I don't know what I'm doing. But this one is like the buildable foundation. The other one was more of a full coverage one, but I didn't like the color of that one. So, I'm not seeing a huge difference, so I'm gonna do another layer. I don't want it to be like so heavily done, but I also like, because of like the lighting and all that, because I have to film mostly at night, so I can't really rely on the sun, at least at the moment. So I want to make sure that I look good in all these lights. I think this is matching pretty well. It's kind of hard because it kind of like, obviously it matches so well, so it's blending in my skin. So I don't know how to tell if I need more or not, but we're gonna just stick with that for now. So next we're gonna do a little concealer. For this, it's got a big applicator. I'm not gonna put it directly under my eye. I'm gonna just put a little bit so I can like move it up a little bit. And I'm gonna put a little bit around my eyebrows. I don't know where people put concealer. Maybe I'll put like a little bit on this blemish. Yeah. Okay, I can see it. Oh, it looks ridiculous on camera. It's not so bad in person, so I kind of want to get a brush to use around my eyebrows. Okay, I think I just grabbed too much. I don't know. I'm just gonna try to buff it out a little bit with this bottom part. I don't know. Yeah, it looks better in person, but like the point is to do it on camera. So I don't know, we're gonna just leave it for now. Put on the no, the translucent powder. Does this have something I have to peel off? Oh, okay, I see the little thing. The little sticker has little marks from the little thing. I don't know how best to do that. Clearly I don't do makeup all the time. And I'm just gonna lightly tap that in there. I'll tap it over my concealer and see if that helps. It's so hard with translucent because like you can't really see it. It smells lovely. Okay, how is our concealer? I can't really tell. I guess I'm gonna find out in editing, so if you have any tips for me, please very kindly leave them in the comments. I'm a fragile person, okay? Be nice. I'm just figuring this stuff out. Okay, all right, I guess we'll do some bronzer. Bronzer always scares me too because I'm like, I know where it goes, but I'm always afraid I'm gonna like do the line wrong. So I'm just gonna start very light and like just do a little bit and then kind of like brush it out. The thing about doing it on your nose is like, no. I need a makeup remover wipe. Okay, we're just gonna apply to the rest. And I'm gonna go get my, I'm gonna like get it off my nose and go get my contour brush. Okay, not sure where my contour brush is, so I'll probably just use Beauty Blender for now, but also I took it off my nose and now my nose is like super red, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of foundation on that. Oh, that is way more than I wanted. Is what it is. But I looked in the mirror and like the concealer is not that bad, so I don't know. We'll see. So I guess I'm just gonna take the bottom of this and like, might not be the most ideal, but I feel like I put the one on the bottom like way too. Ooh, look at that. All right. Not too bad. I don't think I did too bad. Okay, I'm feeling good. All right, next we'll do blush, which I guess I'm gonna probably, I need brushes and stuff. Blush makes me really nervous, so there's so much on this. Just gonna do a little And I guess I'm gonna... Okay, the concealer still looks crazy on camera, so on this blush, I feel like I need to extend it out slightly because it looks like I'm like, it's like right there. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the blush, and also I still feel like the concealer is like too much, so I think I'll put a little bit of the foundation over here. It could just be my preference. I don't know. I can't tell. It's not terrible, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I want to try this, but I kind of do. I just wish I had more of an applicator. I really need to get like designated brushes, but I don't know. I feel like in person it doesn't look that bad, but in the lights it's not great, so I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's do eyeliner. Actually, I'm just gonna let this sit for a second because I don't wanna like touch it, you know? I'm gonna go wash my hands. Okay, we're back. Eyeliner. So I really like black. So I always put it underneath till about like halfway. And also on the top, not always, but I really want to get one of those eyeliner stamps because sometimes doing my eyeliner, at least lately, I've been like not doing great and I don't know why, but we're gonna try it. Okay, it's not perfect. Another thing that I've learned, and somebody else pointed this out online about themselves, like a similar thing. So I was born with a lazy eye and I got surgery, but my eyes are like different. So like they're extra not symmetrical, I guess. So like when I smile, I don't know, sometimes when I smile, like one of the eyes closes more than the other. And like I feel like they're like ever so slightly like this or something, I don't know. So sometimes it's like hard to get the perfect wing. So sometimes I just go with it. This isn't too bad. It's not perfect, but I don't really mind it. Next, I'm gonna try and use this NYX liner stick. It's like a all-time olive. Okay, yeah, so it's like an olive. I don't think it's coming out very well. No, okay. So this palette, the 24 karat nudes, would have been perfect because there's like perfect color in there, but this is old, so I should definitely not use it. So I think I'm just gonna switch over and kind of go for like golds from this one. It's hard because some of these like shimmery ones are actually orange. I think this one is neutral. We'll try this. We're just gonna go for like a neutral-ish look. I'm gonna do the light one in there. And I typically do like any kind of like ombre, so I'll do like light to dark. That's just kind of what I do every time. I have not perfected anything else. I think it's hard sometimes to follow tutorials. It'd be like nice to like learn it in person. And then I'm gonna take this top brown one. It also has like gold sprinkles in it. Sometimes it comes out a little bit, and sometimes you can't really tell, but that's okay. I feel like it helps transition into the black. Okay, so yeah, we kind of got like a neutral-ish thing going on. And then I use, which I only have a little bit left, but it's Urban Decay and it's just black. I'm just gonna use a little bit underneath the eye. I feel like I kind of smudged it a little. Okay, not too bad. Okay, so I'm gonna curl my lashes and put on the mascara. I have to curl my lashes because I was blessed with long lashes. And sometimes if I don't do it, it will get in my eyes, so. I do put it on the bottom, but I try not to like overdo it, otherwise it looks like weird, you know what I mean? Okay, I think that's everything. Just need a setting. Oh, can do lips. I want to try the Rare Beauty, but I kind of want to go with the NYX one today. Hopefully it's not too dark. Spoke too soon. Sometimes what I do if it's like too dark is like I just put a little bit and then spread it on it. That's not too bad. It smells good. So this is the look. For some reason in my phone it looks more like warm light, and in my camera it looks more like white light, and I'm using the same lights, so I don't know what that is. Let's put on this finishing setting spray. That's what I meant to say. I got a little tiny bit, like a little sprinkle on my mouth. Ugh. That doesn't smell too bad. All right, so I don't know how well. So this, I don't know, the lighting in this is not great. So let me know what you think. Maybe I'll post a picture from my phone, because like this lighting is just so weird. So I don't know, we'll see. But I really like it. I'll take a picture with my phone really quick, because it did turn out good. Like, I don't know. It's not too shiny, which I like. I don't want it to be like super reflecty. I'm not like much of a highlighter kind of person. I think with like a little bit of highlighter on the cheeks is great. I'm not really a fan of it like being on the nose, I feel like. But I feel like it's just because I've never fully liked the shape of my nose, so I just don't want like any more attention being drawn there. So maybe that's it for me. Everybody has their own thing, so yeah. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any suggestions. Kindly send me some suggestions. And then also if you know any like good tutorials or creators for me to follow, let me know. So I'm gonna go try and film a video now. I say it like a million times in this, but after doing some editing, I realized the makeup was not as bad on my official camera, not my phone. So that's good news. It'll probably take me some time to get better at it as well, but yeah, that's really exciting. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And I will keep working on my release stuff. And yeah, thank you. And I have a really, if all goes well and I'm filming and all of that, I have a really exciting video for my next video, so make sure you're subscribed so that you can be notified of that. And yeah, see you in the next one.